Hello everyone, I'm here with just a little announcement video. I wanted to let you know that I'm about to do my third video in the series called Directors of the MCU, in which I look at directors who have made films for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I'm looking at films that they made outside of that, often before, sometimes after, depending. And I put up a little viewer poll last time I made a video, and I haven't really got a lot of response yet, so I just want to let you know that that's still available for you to vote on. You can find it on my CineRam Facebook page, links below, or you can just leave a comment on this video right here, easy peasy. So the poll is basically, which director am I going to cover next? Is it going to be Joe Johnston, who directed the first Captain America movie, or is it going to be Kenneth Branagh, who did the first Thor movie? Now, I have films in mind for both of these guys. I just need to pick one. So why don't you help me out? Let me know what you would like to see more of. Aside from that, I wanted to also mention that Jim Gisrael, one of my favorite reviewers here on YouTube, is doing a weekly live stream on Saturday night. If you're a patron supporter of Jim, as I am, you can submit a question for him to answer. Or you can just go into the chat during the live stream and leave a question that he'll answer. He covers a lot of movie news, basically. And it's a fun time. I really enjoy them. And I enjoy it, of course, when he answers my questions as well. So check out his channel. That's linked below as well. Aside from that, big news out of D23 for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and a lot of other stuff, including Star Wars and just general streaming stuff for Disney. But they announced a whole bunch of movies since I last made a video. A whole lot of movies coming out for the MCU. Let's see, we've got, next year we've got Black Widow coming out in May, and The Eternals coming out in November. The following year we've got Shang-Chi and another Doctor Strange movie. And one other one that I don't recall exactly what it is off the top of my head right now. Sorry. The year after that, 2022, is Black Panther coming out in May, a second Black Panther movie, plus an as yet unannounced movie coming out in the early part of the year of 2022, and then another one after that. So we're only going to have 2 movies in the MCU next year, but in 2021 and 2022 we'll have 3 movies apiece. I gather that none of these are going to be Avengers movies, because usually the Avengers movies comes out early May, late April. That's how it's been since the beginning of the MCU. You know, they sort of own that weekend, that period of time for the first big blockbuster of the summer. So we might not see an Avengers movie until 2023, which is funny because 2023 is the year that most of Avengers Endgame actually takes place. Anyway, of course, I look for bits of news on that every chance I get, anytime they make an announcement about casting, about new characters being introduced. And they've announced basically a whole bunch of cast members for the new movies and the directors as well, which I'm not going to get into here because I'll just be basically reciting a bunch of names, and I can't remember them all anyway. But, you know, Google it. Go on Wikipedia or IMDb and find out, you know, who's going to be in what. Eternals is going to have, at the very least, Angelina Jolie in it. And Doctor Strange, the sequel, is going to have Elizabeth Olsen reprising her role as Wanda Maximoff. They've also announced some directors. For example, Shang-Chi, the movie Shang-Chi, is going to be directed by a guy named Destin Daniel Cretton, who has made 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 movies with Carol Danvers, aka Brie Larson. One of which is Short Term 12, which is a fantastic movie. So does that mean that since Cretton is going to be directing one of those movies that we're due for a Captain Marvel cameo? Is one of the upcoming 2022 movies going to be a Captain Marvel sequel? Could be. We'll see. I don't know. I have no idea. I know no more than anyone else who is surfing the web, but I just thought I'd mention it because, yeah, I'm totally into the MCU still. Anyway, next video I'm going to be making next week, so please vote. Either Joe Johnston, the director of the first Captain America movie, or Kenneth Branagh, the director of the first Thor movie. I have movies picked out for both of them. I just need to decide on one, so leave a comment or vote on the viewer poll in my Facebook page. You know, yeah, whatever, man. You know, just do it. And I will see you again next time. Take it easy.